is with us in Fort Worth, Texas. Hey, Kaylee, welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hi there. How are y'all doing?
Better than we deserve. How can we help?
Well, y'all, I'm tired. I have a bachelor's and a master's degree in biology, and I'll tell y'all right now that master's in biology is the biggest mistake I ever made. I am currently working at a nonprofit as a supervisor. I've been here for about 3 years, and I really want to quit my job. I'm not enjoying my work anymore. I feel like I've been sidelined. I don't feel appreciated, but I'm too afraid to quit. I've got my husband who he wouldn't be able to take care of all of us if I were to quit. And then I've got a 10-month-old baby boy, and so I'm not really sure where to go from here.
Well, let's first deal with the fear. There's nothing for you to be afraid of because you're not going to quit without something to walk into, okay?
Yeah.
So let's just go ahead and let's remove all of that because you're not going to do that. You have responsibilities, and while you're burned out, let's be grateful in this next season, whatever that length of time is going to be. Let's focus on being grateful. That's how you hang on. I'm grateful for the check. I'm going to be a good steward of the time there because I've got to be. So stability is the thing we're grateful for.
For 30 to 60 days while you land something new.
That's it. All right.
So okay, let me ask you, before Ken goes on, let me ask you this, okay? What do you make?
I make $15 an hour.
Okay, so you find a job that pays the equivalent of $30 an hour, doing something that, as you look at it, makes you excited and makes you smile. And you take that job and you accept the position that they offer you. There is no fear if that happens in quitting, is there?
No.
There would be like a celebration, not fear.
Right, absolutely.
Confetti, dancing out, the whole thing, right?
Right.
Okay. Ken?
Yeah. So I think you have some ideas. And I think you're a little bit concerned about what that looks like to step into that. So let's suspend all doubt and all fear of stepping into something else. I mean, you've got 2 degrees. You have a lot of experience, and you have a lot of talent. True or false?
True. I believe that's true.
Yes, you do. Okay. So what have you thought about that you're just not sure of how you would get there, but you wonder about it? You let your mind wander to say, you know what would that be like to do this kind of work? I think you have some ideas. Give me 1 or 2.
I think the main thing is I feel like I need to go outside of what I've put my education into.
And that's okay. So tell me the idea. It's possible.
Well, I love to be a stay-at-home mom. I love to do like at-home tutoring. I love to. I've had this slight inclination about going into ministry.
Okay. Why? Tell me the why. Think about the people and the problem that you want to solve for those people. I want you to just tell me that type of work. If I could pay you $30 an hour today and you're doing this type of work, what is it? Don't overthink this. It's right there. You've already let it run through your head about 3 times while we've been talking. Just say it. What would you do? Because you have to work right now. So
right,
what would you do? What would you really enjoy doing if you knew the money was there? Say it.
I love to write.
Okay. Okay, and you love to create. You love to create content to help people. So what we've got to figure out here is what's the central problem that you're writing for or you might be in ministry for. There's a pattern here. When you say ministry, when you say tutoring, when you say writing, there's a thread that connects all of those ideas. Do you believe that?
I believe so, yeah.
I absolutely know so. So what is it? What is that writing, the ministry, the instructing, because at home tutoring is a form of coaching or instructing. So there's an equipping side of it. You want to help people move from A to B. Is that still true? Am I still on the track here with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I won't put you on the spot anymore because I know you're live and everything, but here's what I want you to hear. There is a clear connection between those 3 ideas, and it's about a certain group of people. And here's the questions you've got to answer. I'm going to give you the homework assignment, and then I'm going to give you an assessment that's going to fast forward the homework. Here's the homework. I want you to think about those 3 ideas that you named, and I want you to think, who do I really want to help? Well, now with the at-home tutoring or tutoring students, that's a pretty clear answer. Ministry, there's an answer there. And then, of course, writing, when you write something, it's to write to entertain, or it's to write to inform, or it's to write to equip, like the kind of writing that Ramsey personalities do. So you always look at who are the people that I really want to help. What problem do they have or desire do they have that draws me into that group of people? And then the solutions to that problem or desire, therein lies the ideas for the type of work, the specific job or specific career path. Does that make sense?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so that's your homework assignment. And here's what I know. If I continually am asking, who are the people I want to help, problem I want to solve, solution I want to provide, ideas are going to present themselves, and I'm going to see things that I may not have seen before. And so what happens next is I get clear there. Now I'm looking at what do I want to do, and I choose, okay, I want to do this more than I want to do this. This is a season of life. I've got to work. When I decide that I can go home part-time and the husband and I are on the same page financially, then we can go, what's a part-time version of that same set of answers? And so that's your progression. So right now we want to get you clear on the types of jobs that you would be fulfilled in. And then we go, what do I need to do to get qualified? All right. And in those three things, you have to specifically look into it. What do I need to do, learn? How much is that going to cost? How long will that take? And now we can see here's a path forward, and we're not so overwhelmed.
Now, once you identify all of that, then that's going to take you all the way through the process to actually identify jobs that do those things, and then go get one of those jobs and then quit. And it'll be more at $15 an hour.
No question.
And, you know, you've worked through the process so you don't land back in something else that's frustrating and, quote, burned out and all that kind of a thing. And so, yeah, hang on. Kelly's going to pick up. We're going to give you a copy of Ken's assessment process, and it's a $30 process to take the test, but we're giving it to you.
Yeah.
And you can take this assessment. You take it in just a few minutes, and it'll give you a real clear. The takeaways from that assessment, Ken, are really important.
Yeah, what happens is you get a full report on what you do best. We're talking about skills here, and then the type of work you love, and then what motivates you. In other words, the results that when your work produces this result at Ramsey Solutions, all of us, everybody in the building, our work produces hope, transformational content that people can use to practically change their life. And so when you get that report, then we put it in a purpose statement. And what we love about the purpose statement, Dave, is what we're hearing from people that use the assessment, is that it becomes a 30,000-foot view. Think of in an airplane. I'm looking down and I can see multiple specific jobs and those descriptions, and I look and I say, do they match up with my purpose statement? And that gives us confidence to say, okay, I know I can do this.
Now, the assessment also even throws out some possible
It actually gives you possibilities. We hold this very loosely because it's impossible.
They're not assignments.
Anybody that tells you that they can predict what career you should do with an assessment is lying to you, because you can't.
They can cause you to predict it.
They can allow you to look.
Yeah, exactly.
And we give you suggestions, and so it's a wonderful tool. Let's also, Kelly, give her the book From Paycheck to Purpose, because this is the companion, if you will. Once you know the mountaintop you want to scale, this will help guide you up the mountain. But I will tell you, Dave, there's one other suggestion here. When I hear that somebody's really burned out, there's a lot of factors going on. And if we know we don't want to stay there, but we're just looking for a bridge, you know, you can go get a better paying job that is temporary, day job, meaning I'm not invested in it, but it's going to pay me $25, $30 an hour as a bridge while I'm seeking the ultimate path.
Yeah.
That's a suggestion.
You can go do that. I probably would give 30 days a job hunt or 45 days a job hunt for the main position first.
Sure.
But if that doesn't work, you know, like by the end of the summer, by September, I'll just take a $25 an hour job at Target.
Yeah.
Because that's stinking what they're paying these days.
Right.
So get your 40 hours and you can feed your family while you land in the big job again.